Good morning, dear students. Today I'm going to teach you a new topic, drought from same chapter, chapter 13, natural disasters. Okay, drought occurs when the soil of a particular area dries up and the crops get damaged due to lack of water. ओके, ड्रॉट तब होता है जब वहाँ की मिट्टी किसी भी पार्टिकुलर एरिया की जो सॉइल होती है वो ड्राई हो जाता है, सूखा हो जाता है एंड द क्रॉप्स और जो भी क्रॉप्स होते हैं वो डैमेज्ड हो जाते हैं ड्यू टू द लैक ऑफ वाटर, क्योंकि वहाँ पे पानी की कमी हो जाती है. दिस हैपन्स व्हेन देयर इज नो रेनफॉल, ओके, फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. ये तब होता है जब वहाँ पे बहुत दिनों तक बारिश नहीं होती है एंड द वाटर बॉडीज ऑफ द एरिया ऑल्सो ड्राई अप. Understood? The term drought, in simple words, is the absence of water for a long period of time and at a place where it is considered abnormal as compared to its usual conditions. The distribution of water on the earth's surface is not even, means not same. And so some places have lots of fresh water, example rivers, lakes, lagoons, ponds, etc., and they are continuously replenished by rainfall and water from underground. If a region that has had lots of rainfall goes for a couple of weeks without rains, and people, animals, and plants begin to experience a bit of dryness, it can be called a drought. Okay, drought can be defined as a relatively long time where there is not enough water than there usually is as a result of dry weather. To support human, animal, and plant life, drought becomes an issue only when it begins to affect water supply for irrigation, municipal, industrial, energy, and ecosystem function. Severe drought can have serious consequences too. Students, the effects of droughts can be divided into three groups. Understood? Environmental, economic, and social. Environmental effects such as lower surface and subterranean water levels, lower flow levels, with a decrease below the minimum, leading to direct danger for amphibian life, those who live in water, marine life, and increased pollution of surface water, the drying out of wetlands, more and larger fires, higher deflation intensity, loss of biodiversity. These all are cause of environmental effects. Then after economic losses, yes, economic losses means its consequences include lower agriculture, forest, game and fishing output, higher food production cost, lower energy production levels in hydro plants, these all things. Understood? Then after social cost include the negative effect on the health of people directly exposed to this phenomenon, just as excessive heat waves, a possible limitation of water supplies, increased pollution levels, high flood cost, stress caused by failed harvest, etc. This explains why droughts and freshwater shortage operate as a factor which increases the gap between developed and developing countries. Effects vary according to vulnerability. For example, just as farmers are unable to grow crops, farmers are unable to grow crops, and these causes can acute shortage of food, which can even lead to famine. इसमें क्या होता है कि फार्मर्स अनेबल हो जाते हैं, वो क्रॉप्स को ग्रो नहीं कर पाते हैं एंड दिस कॉजेज, और इससे क्या होता है जब वो क्रॉप्स को ग्रो नहीं करेंगे तो फूड की शॉर्टेज हो जाएगी, है ना, और पीपल्स डाई ड्यू टू हंगर, फैमिन, यस, मतलब भूखमरी स्टार्ट हो जाता है. ह्यूमन बींग्स एंड कैटल स्टार्व. देन आफ्टर ह्यूमन बींग्स एंड कैटल दे आर स्टार्टिंग स्टार्व, क्योंकि उनको खाना नहीं मिलता है. जब क्रॉप्स नहीं रहेगा तो हाउ दे गेट देयर फूड? Yes, this is the big question. Then after, when agricultural activities do not occur, जब एग्रीकल्चर एक्टिविटीज़ नहीं होंगे तो फार्मर्स एंड फार्म लेबरर्स बिकम अनएम्प्लॉयड। तो जब एग्रीकल्चर ही नहीं होगा तो ये जितने भी पीपल्स हैं, फार्मर्स हैं या फिर लेबर्स हैं, वो सारे अनएम्प्लॉयड हो जाएंगे, है ना। एंड देन आफ्टर प्रोलॉन्ग ड्राउट कंपेल्स पीपल टू माइग्रेट। इसकी वजह से उनको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह माइग्रेट करना पड़ सकता है। So drought can also affect people's health and safety too. Examples of drought impacts on society include anxiety or depression about economic losses, conflicts when there is not enough water, and reduces incomes. Income भी कम हो जाते हैं. Fewer recreational activities, higher incidence of heat stroke, and even loss of human life. Students, drought also affect the environment in many different ways. Understood? Plants and animals depend on water just like people. When a drought occurs, जब drought occurs होता है तो their food supply can shrink. Understood? And their habitat can be damaged. उनके habitat भी damaged हो जाते हैं. Sometimes the damage is only temporary and their habitat and food supply return to normal when the drought is over too. Yes, and precautions against drought. Understood? We can prevent drought by the following method. हम लोग drought को क्या कर सकते हैं, prevent कर सकते हैं by these following methods. Rainwater harvesting is the way of preventing drought. Rainwater को harvest कर सकते हैं और उससे हम लोग drought आने से रोक सकते हैं. Tanks should be constructed to store rainwater. Then grow more and more trees. So many times I already told that yes, deforestation is not good for anything, for any purpose. So we should, we should plant we should plant more trees. And because they attract rain. क्योंकि अगर ज़्यादा पेड़ होते हैं तो वो रेन को अट्रैक्ट करता है. एंड स्टॉप कटिंग डाउन ट्रीज और डिफॉरेस्टेशन. So many people are going to build buildings, skyscrapers, and that's why they cut the trees frequently. This is not good, because we have to stop cutting trees or deforestation and grow crops like millets, maize, sorghum, etc. which need लेस वाटर, जिसको वाटर बहुत कम चाहिए होता है, ऐसे चीज़ों को हम लोग को ग्रो करना चाहिए. डू नॉट वेस्ट वाटर. वी शुड नॉट वेस्ट वाटर. सेव वाटर बाय ऑल मीन्स. वी शुड सेव वाटर बाय ऑल मीन्स. During a drought, we should avoid flushing the toilet unnecessarily. Avoid taking baths. People take so many times baths, by shower. So we should stop that. Avoid letting the water run while brushing the teeth, washing your face, or shaving. And then after, place a bucket in the shower to catch excess water for watering plants. Thank you, students. It's all for today.